Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon recording from the test server. So we're still in August, or at the time of recording this is still August 31st, so I think this is a little bit earlier than normal, but for some reason we're getting the Halloween event on the test server, so that's what we're going to be looking at. We're just going to be looking at the style items and the rewards as usual. I haven't seen any of these yet. I know Torikumu already has a couple of videos up, which I will link to in the description. But I didn't want to spoil myself, so I didn't watch those yet. They are calling this the fall seasonal. I used to think it was just called Halloween. I don't know if maybe they just changed the name of that to constitute that it takes a month, where Halloween is just one day. Okay, so I cleared the base last time to display some of this, display the summer items. So we'll use the top floor for that, but let's look at the feats first. And let's see if they got these right this time. Okay, so the new ones are always at the bottom. Let's see where we left off. Isis was last year. The zoo stuff was last year, so this is what we're looking at starting here. Relinquished relics of the curse. So, okay, so this time all four feats will give some kind of points. So you got 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, and then 3 star. So these seasonals are starting to award a little bit more than they used to, because it used to be just 2 10-point, but now it's now they've got the collection as a feat. So this has 11 parts, and it grants the title Relic Hunter. I actually have a league mate whose alt has that name. And then we've got the base item feat, and they are going with the collect one of each again, which I kind of dislike. I would rather have the freedom, although this list isn't that bad because it's only 8. Not too hard to keep track of, and they did restore that base item list in our inventory. But still, I think it should always be a counter and not a list. And the style is just one thing. It's a headless jacket. So that sounds like a chest piece that subtracts the head. That's going to be interesting to test out. See what kind of styles it works with. See if there's any conflicts. So if it's a headless jacket, and it just wipes out the head, definitely want to try out different head styles and try out the face piece, see if that works. 13 Days of Darkness. The 3-star feat is discover Batwoman's hidden locations in Gotham during the Witching Hour event. So this seems like it's like the Larfleeze thing, or the Mixus Pitalik, except they're inserting Batwoman in random places in Gotham. So, might not be able to take a look at that one in this video, but I will certainly post information about that, because I just wonder if it works the same as Larfleeze, where he's in several locations and you only get credit for, you can only do like 1 a day, like rather than all 13, which kind of makes sense. I don't think they would let us kind of binge all 13. Okay, so I do need to get some credits, and alright, continuing off at the East End station. So there is no watchtower vendor.
Thank you for heeding the call. I sense the evil magic of the Lords of Chaos at work. The streets of Gotham City are plagued by masked apparitions, spirits torn from the depths of hell. I will bestow upon you a temporary consecration. You will have the power to put these spirits to rest.
Okay, so there's a bat aura. Let's empty the currency in there. Okay, we're going to need to open up some of this. Okay, so there's a new boo. Let's see if we can preview the bat aura. Pretty much what's expected. Can we preview the boo? It's a yellow dog. Let's see what he does. Let's see. It is uses item to add. Oh, this is not a pet. It's a base pet. So it's not going to be like a utility belt item. It's just something you place in your base. Okay, let's grab that. Let's see. There's an organ. And these are just collection pieces, and there's a hairstyle. That's the Clarion hairstyle. Let's grab the headless jacket. Actually, let me not consume these yet because I want to double check some of these with the base feat. I wonder if it's including these two premium items. Alright, let's load up again. Okay, so there's a pilgrim hat. Strapped crime Bible. I thought this was a collection, but it's actually an item. Crime Bible on the back. Bonnet. So it's another pilgrim style. Batman jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so these are the base items. Pumpkin with the bat symbol. Oh, so they've got Trinity. Wooden window. Actually, let's go ahead and collect these first, and we'll take a look at them later. Alright, so there's windows. We've got a street lamp, dark stone wall, lamp. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. It's just like the other event where some of them are going to be feats and others are probably not included in the feat. Grasping Evil Tree. It says 2018, but wasn't that last year? No, okay, there are some new tree items as well. Okay, so we could grab the rest of these, no? Or is my inventory full? Okay, we're leaving off at minecart. Yeah, inventory's full. That's too bad. Okay, I am gonna have to collect these. But, maybe we'll see the feet pop? Nope, that's the 250 styles. Okay, so we got the feet for the head, the headless jacket. Alright, so here's the jack-o'-lanterns. Got the window. Street lamp. I'm thinking for UX reasons, it should be the top few items that award the feat, and then the optional ones after. Okay, that seems like it's true, because now we're getting into the tree trunk stuff and the mine. So I left off at the mine cart, so just another tree trunk and a stump. Alright, so let's get a good close-up of the styles. So there is the bonnet. It looks like it's only one color. I don't know that that could be used for anything other than what it is, a bonnet. And then there was a pilgrim hat, right? Why don't I see that here? Oh, okay. It went into that empty slot. And let's see what colors this one has. Okay, so the pilgrim hat uses all three. Try to see if I missed anything. Okay, I do have to change her hair, I guess. Alright, that's the clarion hair. So I should take the hat off. And then let's put on the back piece, because with her long hair you can't see the back piece. Strapped crime Bible. So that's just a big book on the back. That is pretty detailed. Probably good if you're like sporting a wizard style or something. Alright, let's look at the headless jacket. Okay, so it drops out the head. You do see the aura there still. And that looks like it's based on the Black Hawk jacket. So no matter what you put here, it's going to disappear. Same case with the face. Yeah, that's going to look pretty weird. I would have thought this would be a head style so that you could like match it up with different chest pieces. Let's turn her back to normal. Okay, now if I could remember all the base items. We're just going to go to this top floor here. Let's go ahead and start with wall items. Curved wooden window. These are going to be pretty good additions to a lot of the themes. Pretty cool wall lamp. It's also animated. Yeah, I'm just going down everything. Alright, so there's another window. So I've got 4 windows and a lamp for the wall. And we do not have any ceiling items. Okay, so there is the jack-o'-lantern. You know, I wish for things like this, they would like reverse the name. That's kind of like what DBAs are used to, or I get tech people in general. Like we reverse names just to sort things. You know, like last name first. So it would have been cool if it was like Jack-o'-lantern Batman or Jack-o'-lantern Superman. Okay, so let's place the dog. Oh, that is a nice tree trunk. Because I actually have like a haunted, small haunted graveyard for one of my undead characters, and it's sort of a workaround now because I have the old tree items in there. So I'm going to have to rebuild that with these because these look much better. Oh, and these stone walls are great too. This is going to be, I think this is the item to spam right here. Yeah, if you have extra marks, you might as well just throw it into these walls, whether you use them or not, because you're going to be able to sell them. Okay, we've got the organ. I wonder if that's interactive. I bet the 50 mark one is. Okay, this is probably the interactive one. Now this wooden barrel almost looks like the regular base item, so I don't think there's anything special there. That's probably part of the feat though. But I guess these are good accent items. I don't see those having any value after the event though. Okay, I think I got everything. Oh wait, there is the Wonder Woman pumpkin, and we gotta get the Superman pumpkin. Just do a check at the bottom of the alphabet. All the theater stuff is old. Alright, I think that is it. I don't have any of the other previous pets in here. There's just a parrot, so we won't see the ghost dog interact with any of the other pets. Yeah, so the windows are pretty good. The double windows could even work in League Hall. Definitely going to pick up some extra ones for my Villain League Hall. Now, a lot of these items are building block items, so you do want to get a bunch of these to kind of create an environment. So I see the jack-o'-lanterns as sort of like centerpieces. You're probably not going to get too many of those, maybe one of each. But you'll want to get multiple windows trees if you're building that undead outside. The wall is definitely the best thing. Like, that has the most uses. And that could really change the feel of a base theme. The regular organ centerpiece, and then you've got some accent items here. And let's play the interactive organ. Alright, so that's a new track. I kind of thought it was going to play either the vault music or the one from the alert. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at Gotham. I want to see if the Batwoman nodes are the same as Larfleeze. Alright, so we're in Gotham, and the event nodes are in their usual spots. Now I'm trying to remember the Larfleeze spots. Where is the Botanical Garden? That's where I want to go. Okay, obviously I haven't been in open world in a long time. I am lost. No, wait. Okay, so one of the spots is here.
Leave some of the bad guys for me, will ya?
That was Nightwing.
Ivy says, smash human.
Hang on, I need to check that feed again. Cause that's not normally, like, that wasn't part of the game before. Nightwing, like, just appearing and disappearing. I mean, the bounty Nightwing is here for villains, but I need to reread that, because that's a Larfleeze spot. But I was expecting Batwoman. Discover Batwoman's hint. Okay, it didn't take one off the counter. Oh, you know what? That's like the fanboy thing. Wow, I haven't done that in a while. Okay, so the fanboy thing. So that means Batwoman is in new spots. Because the fanboy feat is normally replaced by like when they put something like Larfleeze or Mixospitalik in there. So with Nightwing being there, it means Batwoman is in new places. Okay. So we're probably not going to see her tonight. Unless I get lucky. And there's these daily nodes, so they didn't take those spots. Yeah, otherwise a lot of people would already know the answer, like if they just repeated those spots. But yeah, this gives us something new to look for. I'm sure the test people will kind of figure out all the spots already before it's live. I would just expect some of them to be rooftop. But I can see this one being a pain, especially on the first day when everyone is trying to do it. It tends to be a problem in Gotham because Gotham is very small compared to Metropolis. Like if they did this in Metropolis, there wouldn't be conflict. one more thing I should do before I sign off is let's go over the entire game update 87, because that's what this is including. And I'll probably do a separate video to show some of those items because some of them sound kind of interesting. So other than Halloween, the process of getting tactical mods has been streamlined. It sounds kind of odd because I thought it was already streamlined. Mod boxes are available in the base dispenser. Don't we already get one? So I don't know, maybe they're recategorizing them. Each box offers you a choice of existing mods based on your power set. We already have that. Available boxes change based on how far you've upgraded your tactical mods in your mainframe. Okay, so that reverts back to something older. Or at least that's new. New scaling gear will randomly drop for players in instances if they're within CR relevancy. So they're doing CR 30 to 160 for scaling gear. I wonder if they're going to still mix in the old gear though. Because a lot of people don't know, like the scaling gear, because when you look at the description, it'll give you the CR range. So a lot of people read that fast and they look at the high number and they think that's better than the old drops, but it actually isn't. The classic fixed drops are much better than the scaling gear. Like they will actually jump you further. So hopefully they didn't delete the old ones. Different sets of scaling gear can potentially drop within the same instance, but will always drop within the CR relevancy. Okay, so if you're out of relevancy, you wouldn't get the scaling gear. So that, yeah, that does make sense. So you can't be like tier 7, farm tier 1, and get like something that scales up to tier 7. So that gets rid of that exploit. I don't think that's a big game changer, but if they deleted the old ones, it will actually slow down progression. Okay, so scaling, the other point is scaling XP for leveling characters. So it seems like they're going to be awarding XP now for completing daily missions and Titan's Tower event content. XP awarded is based off of content difficulty, so event is probably lower than regular, and then elite is probably higher. Completing event content in future episodes will likewise award XP. Is that it? Okay, I think I did get everything. Okay, so we'll probably cover some of the update stuff. That's kind of why I wanted to put it at the end, like in case people skip this part, because most people are interested in visuals, which is the Halloween styles and the Halloween base items. Alright, so happy farming when this goes up in a few weeks. Thanks for watching.